of paint on my bouncer brush. So dab it off. And I'll dab it in the same place. And you want to keep bouncing until the coverage looks even. Like if you can see a line, it's going to show up when you pull up the vinyl. So you just want to lightly dab it until all of the coverage is consistent, like so. And the second coat helps a lot of that. So get a little paint, dab it off. And this part I'm worried about because see how that vinyl's sticking up? So I'm going to unload a lot of paint off of my sponge, and then I'm going to come back to that with less paint on my sponge. So even if the vinyl is sticking up in some areas, if you don't have a lot of paint on your sponge, it's not going to bleed. But if it does bleed, I put paintbrushes in y'all's bag so you can fix it. So up and down, up and down. And you just want to make sure the coverage is consistent. So you want to go back over what you've done with a light hand just to make sure that the coverage is even. Because if it's not, when you pull the stencil up, you'll be able to tell. And on the second coat, you don't need to focus on the cracks as much because it's okay if it's a little bit lighter. So you want to make sure you get a good coat on the first round. Okay. So all my black is down. And while I'm waiting on that to dry, I wanted to make my star gold. Now, what I have here is gold leaf paint. And this should cover in one coat.